Call to order this meeting of the Pasadena Independent School District Board of Trustees in regular session on Tuesday, June 25th, 2024 in the boardroom, the Administration Building, 3920 McGee-Gilly Boulevard, Pasadena, Texas at 5:30 p.m. Good evening and welcome. Board members present, Mr. Marshall Kendrick, Ms. Vicki Morgan, Ms. Nelda Sullivan, Ms. Crystal Davila, Mr. Kenny Fernandez, and me, Casey Phelan. Board members absent. Have anybody heard anything? She's in Park. Okay. Ms. Paola Gonzalez will be joining us shortly. Let the record indicate that a quorum of board members is present, that the meeting is duly called, and that notice of this meeting was posted in accordance with Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551. The invocation this evening will be given by Ms. Sullivan and the pledges by Mr. Fernandez. Please stand with us.
Our most gracious Heavenly Father, upon us. Keep us ever in the center.
America, and to the pledge allegiance flag of the
Republic for which it stands, nation under God, indivisible, with
liberty and justice for all. And now the Texas
Strike one.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee. Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Public comments. There are no public comments. We're going to move on to policy update presented by Ms. Sandra Hoon, our General Counsel.
Policy E. It's a policy achievement, retention, and promotion. I have a booklet that of the policy. At the start of the new year, a district plans for student promotion and retention. To the factors the law that must be considered for promotion, the district I draw your attention to the booklet policy, the red the recommended revisions are on page 4. These were made based on also in coordination. As you'll see, the first change, headline deletion, has moved to a K management system. At this time. Last deletion, there's a deletion from at least 12, that was changed to 14. The policy. So I have Lindsay.
Thought we were very successful.
So Tracy, do you want to come up? We're going to be integrating that.
And that's going to be called Canvas.
So it's not going away. It's just being repackaged and
Integrated.
integrated. I like it.
Did we lose the funding that we had? Is that
So the
part-
grant funding had gone away some time ago that we got from Raise Your Hand Texas and other funding sources. So yes, we had lost that some time ago, but we still had continued the program without that.
Else? Thank you. We're going to adjourn to closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code sections 551.074 for the purpose of considering the appointment.
Would you just note for the record? I'm sorry. Thank you. Go right ahead.
Yes, sir. You made me lose my spot.
All right.
551.074 for the purpose of considering the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, or to hear complaints of charges against a public officer or employee unless the individual who is the subject of the deliberation or hearing requests a public hearing concerning the matters related to the superintendent's recommendations to hire administrative personnel and or the superintendent's recommendations related to renewals, non-renewals, and terminations of contracts for professional personnel. 551.071 to consult with district attorneys concerning matters in which the attorney's duty to the district under the Code of Professional Responsibility clearly conflicts with the Texas Open Meetings Act, to seek the advice of its attorney about pending or contemplated litigation or a settlement offer, and or to consider legal advice regarding items specifically listed on the agenda. 551.072 for the purpose of discussing the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. We will reconvene in open session at 7:30 promptly, hopefully. 7 p.m. 7. I gave you a little 30-minute leeway.
Right into consent.
We're going to reconvene in open session at 7 p.m. Good evening. Some of y'all can sit in the front row.
It's just too cold.
That's what it is, yeah. Do we smell bad? We're going to move on to the consent agenda.
Mr. President, I move we approve the consent agenda.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of administrative personnel.
Mr. President, I move that we approve agenda items A through J.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Gonzalez, second by Mr. Fernandez. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Ms. Gonzalez.
Okay. Do we have Donna Burns? Yes. Awesome. Miss Donna Burns has been approved for the position of counselor at South Houston High School. Welcome to Pasadena. Do you have any family or friends here? Did you bring any family or friends with you?
Nice try.
Got him anyway. Well, welcome to Pasadena. Happy to have you. Miss Kara Ross has. Oh, got some cheers. Been approved for the position of counselor at Desavella Middle School. Did you bring any family and friends? Awesome. Congratulations. We have Marilyn Cuellos next. All right. And
Awesome.
right. She entered on one. Miss
Did good.
Yes. Sarah Dudley's next. Educational Diagnostician, Special Education Department. Congratulations. Do you have any family and friends here? Congratulations. Next, we have Laura Ramsahai. You've been approved for the position of Educational Diagnostician for Special Education. Congratulations. You have family and friends?
Awesome.
Thank you. Jasmine Vasquez. Yes, there she is. And Ms. Vasquez has been approved for the position of licensed specialist in school psychology and did her internship here. So thank you. Congratulations. Do you have family and friends?
Awesome.
Great. Congratulations. Next, we have Andrew Eubanks. Mr. Eubanks has been approved for the position of assistant principal at Bondi Intermediate. Congratulations. And I do see you have family and friends here. Would you like to introduce? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Another Eubanks and another VP or AP. Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Stephanie Jarris. Oh, I apologize. She is not here. So next time you see her, congratulate her. She is actually coming back to Pasadena, and she will be serving as the assistant principal at CTHS. So congratulate her. Next, we have Erin Richardson, who's also not here, but I heard
she's
there
on the
might
phone.
be. Okay.
She's on the.
All right. Everybody wave. Turn around. All right. Ms. Richardson has been approved for the position of coordinator for compliance and monitoring department.
Her husband's here. There he is.
Congratulations. Yes. She's saying something? No? Well, enjoy that. Yes. Congratulations. And last, we have Robin Kate. All right. I see there's a lot of excitement. Ms. Kate has been approved for the position of principal at Morris Middle School. Congratulations. Would you like to introduce any family? I know you got a lot of friends here. So. Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations to everyone, and that concludes that.
Thank you. On behalf of the board, thank you and congratulations to everyone. And now, if you want to leave, we will allow you to do so, unless you want to stay.
Never get up, but I'm gonna go see this.
Okay, go ahead. We're rudderless. The superintendent's gone.
That these three are here?
She didn't hear me. She did not hear me.
I said
Sorry.
No, you're
You
totally
are
good.
good.
Okay, I'm back.
You gotta break these in half because you can't put the whole thing in your mouth during a meeting because if not, you'll be helped.
Okay.
Just something for you to know.
Did you know? I don't know if you do this. Did you know if you crunch peppermint fast enough, like if you look in the mirror and crunch it really, really fast, it'll make a spark. That's just go home tonight, turn the lights off, your kids get there crazy, and do it. Watch that. That's serious.
Okay.
And then I want to know your reaction.
Okay, I'm trying to. I can't wait.
You're gonna be like,
Either that or I'm gonna be like,
"He's an idiot. I can't believe I fell for that."
Which is quite
then the question will be, how many minutes did you crunch? It'll do it. It really will.
okay, I'm gonna try
I
it.
don't know why. Science.
I started a trend. Other people got up.
Yep.
Sorry.
We're attorney-less. We're Marshall Kendrick-less. We're Vicky Morgan-less. We're secretary.
It'll be your fault.
We,
I used to like be wearing the. They still call me that.
nice.
Just that size.
Oh, wow.
But she's good. She started the sweet pill today. Such a sweet kid. But he was not. There's always a mom. It's not a mom.
Do we need
Smart.
Joan? Do we need Joan and the attorney back to
Yes.
get back into this?
Yeah.
Okay, here they are.
They're
Here
there.
they are. Okay.
We're good. Okay.
All right.
Consider
Moving on. Consideration possible approval of restructuring two
It's
pre-kindergarten.
here.
Are we good on volume? Okay.
Consideration possible approval of restructuring two pre-kindergarten district-wide coaches to one pre-kindergarten campus content specialist for a cost savings of approximately $58,000.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Mr. Fernandez, second by Ms. Morgan. Mr. Kendrick. Sorry. Second by Ms. Morgan. Any discussion?
I am all about the savings, but I did not.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Certified personnel for the 2023-2024 school year. It's for information only. Support personnel for the 2023-2024 school year is also for information only. We're moving to the education section. Child Nutrition Spotlight is going to be presentation by Ms. Mary Harriman, Director of Food Services.
So we'd like to recognize Mary Harriman and Jody DeFrancisco for their hard work in representing PISD as they come up. This is the third year Pasadena ISD has been awarded USDA's Turn Up the Beat Award for going the extra mile. So do I read all this before y'all present or do you want to present first? Okay, good. So I'm going to go for it. All right. So this is the third year they have won this award for providing nutritious farm fresh summer meals. And this is the third year of the Turn Up the Beat Summer Challenge. And Pasadena was one of the only 38 districts in the state of Texas and among only 141 districts nationwide. Think about that. That's huge. The Turn Up the Beat Award recognizes outstanding summer meal program sponsors who work hard to offer high quality meals to children that are appetizing, appealing, and nutritious during the summer months. To earn recognition, districts must serve local foods with a variety of fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and low-fat dairy products. They're going to come up and present, and then we have something we want to present to them. So why don't y'all come forward and give your presentation, and then I have something I'd like to present to you as well after your spotlight.
Yes, ma'am.
So CPP is provide free breakfast and lunch. It removes this. All in work. So the map on the next slide. And educational benefits. That was provided by the. So. Allowing us to purchase. Programs audits. Our grants we received. Matters. Yeah. We had a 4-day culinary. Like boxes. So they got activities in, planted herbs and
Works.
they need. They're really doing part of the job. They planted herbs, they planted. And then we had a parent luncheon.
Cool.
Shout out to Bonnie for letting us. And then not everything makes the cut, so we tried to test, we tried restaurants, and we tried that. Thanks to CEP. Like additional fruits and vegetables. The dragon fruit and mango picture. Really excited about the fresh fruit next year. And just please follow us. Just wanted to-
Love it. Love it. Love it. That's so cool.
So, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
You want to? Is this a recipe book for the board?
Cool.
Oh, their curriculum. Oh, wonderful. All right. Well, if you and Jody will come forward, we've got a presentation and shake hands as you go by for your award.
Everything y'all have done. Congratulations. It's okay. Thank you.
Congratulations. Yes, ma'am. Proud of you.
I didn't get called for food.
I didn't either.
Thank you.
Y'all could have called. We would have food tested for you. We're all here. And that. Why didn't we get a phone call?
Yes, call us next time.
And on behalf of the board, we are available for food testing. Why?
We have another spotlight.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome spotlight.
Early College Spotlight presented by Miss Becky Benner, Executive Director, Curriculum and Instruction. Take it away, Becky.
It's my pleasure for Karen McCarley, who is leading our early college program. Our early college high school's growth and success and share these wildly impactful programs. College high school students can early college high school are by design least likely to attend college while they're in high school. Ensure we enroll, we grant admission lottery that favors our flagship beginnings 2017, we started all the other schools. It's grown, you see a tiny. All right, so the fiscal 1,358.
Awesome.
Texas Education Agency, college and career readiness. Artifacts and outcomes. Today we're going to talk to you about the outcome-based measures are access, which has to do with what we just talked about, which students are represented, about achievement, which has to do with academic attainment, which has start to access. It focuses on students all start with a rating of provisional day of our first day of operation with our new early colleges. They're provisional. Designated, an early college has to meet both of the criteria, second column on the chart, at risk and economically disadvantaged. At-risk students. And the thresholds required for being designated. The way you read this chart is they're designated if the high school has no more the designated mark. Students that were eligible for it. Designated, you have to meet two of the targets. Also, harder to hit than the our programs meet the standard. That category was some are not there yet, but that's primarily because of currently the criteria of our programs in the South is reconsidering how they were to redefine it. All right, another of those outcome-based are several targets that you have to hit for. Of the ones listed here, you have to meet 3 harder ones to be distinguished. Early college, high school. In order to be rated for distinction, all but Pasadena's early college. Asterisk, and it says not eligible. Our programs would already meet those criteria. Don't quite meet it, we're really close. I think we will too. Attainment is the third outcome-based measure, and you have to give these targets in each column. They are things like earning 9 college credits or 3 college credits in play or math. Our kids all 10 college credit hours before graduation. These programs too, as soon as these for completion, most of our kids do that. You've already heard the attainment, so
Awesome.
Definitely.
Too
all
far.
right, here we go. Okay, our TEA coach, we have one. As the PISD is because we have the largest number. How our kids perform. So in this chart, it shows you in dark blue the number of 12th grade. Lighter blue, the number that that's prior to graduating from high school. Last graduating class that walked across the stage.
Love it.
So here's a picture of some. ISD as counselor. Have been named 2 times. Also very thankful. Had an amazing year. Largest grad enrollment in the program. Commitment is not a feeling, but an action for being all in for the student. Novi High School. Because of your support, Novi makes an lives of students, their families. The support you're providing. Jacinto Central have their 4th group of seniors. Pasadena. We're so proud of our students' accomplishments. College. Center South. Two students named Del Scholar, National Merit Commended Student. the school. How the agreements. Demonstrate your thanks to the board. Campus leaders and teachers by implementing this amazing.
For what you do. Thank you.
Becky, we had the opportunity to have a young man here in the building yesterday who graduated from Pasadena High last year and has spent his first year at UT Austin. And he asked that we give a thank you to all the board members and to all of the staff. He says that being an early college graduate gave him the tools that he needed to successfully advance in his mechanical engineering degree. And I'm sure that there's hundreds of our students that would like to convey that same message. You probably don't realize it today, teachers and counselors, but this is such a positive within our district, and our students are so appreciative of the opportunity. And thank you for all that you do for our kids.
I'm glad you got this.
Awesome. Thank you. Dare I ask if anybody wants to slip out? You can slip out now. Okay. Exactly.
Hi, everyone.
What's the boss going to say? Okay, moving on. Consideration possible approval of the practicum internship affiliation agreement with the University of Houston Clear Lake in the amount of $41,985 for 2 BCBA graduate assistants. Motion by Mr. Fernandez, seconded by Mr. Sullivan. Any discussion?
Yeah, I think there's a typo on the agreement. It says 1515 Sherry Brook.
Ooh.
A very good catch. So this is a old address, obviously, that they use. So can we just strike that and change it, Mr. Hodgson?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's what the recommendation of the administration will now be for the record.
Yeah, there's no building there.
There's a slab. The space.
Kind of rough, wasn't it?
All right, Joan, you're putting in the correct address? Okay. All right, very good.
Thank you, Ms. Davila.
Thank you for catching that.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
It's on that back page, too. Okay.
Now we're going to be on the hunt for it. Consideration possible approval of an interlocal agreement between Harris County Department of Education and Pasadena Independent School District in the amount of $595,000.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion?
So there would be additional funds that would need to be brought back to you, but yes, we could make additional allowances.
What's the number 25 decided?
So it's typical of what we've used in the past. We've used East Campus in the past, so this is changing to West, but it's typical of the number we've used. So Michelle's shaking her head yes, so we went based off historical data.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of the 2024-2025 Student Code of Conduct and authorization for future changes made necessary by new legislation.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Fernandez. No, Mr. Kendrick.
Second.
I heard a deep voice. Second by Ms. Morgan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval for the 2024-2025 Memorandum of Understanding between the Pasadena Independent School District and the Harris County Juvenile Board.
So move.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of the Optional Flexible School Day Program, OFSDP, for Tegler Community School.
So move.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion?
Jennifer is here if y'all have any questions for her, but I know in the past some of you were used to us having to do a hearing and that went away. So this is just approving this option.
I have a question.
Yes.
What are the flexible hours? So is this in person or all online learning?
Go ahead. They're going to go over some quick information.
Great, thank you.
It'll give you some graduate information and other data. She's got the whole team.
Yes, she does.
They're all dressed up, ready to go.
Your willingness to we operate the district as a the alternative ways but on an alternative schedule doesn't necessarily
Seat down. Right.
it's based at Tegler Community School, we for us to target and provide also simultaneously provide night school programs. Are behind from a smaller so that they can be involved.
Right, in our first year, this transition year, excited and proud of the results.
We had 125.
So
used a phrase a few minutes ago that I really found it with me. He said, having opportunities that are otherwise unattainable. And on the other end of the spectrum, for night school, that's with the staff of, and we awarded 19 diplomas. So once again, thank you. Your approval of the optional flexible school day program. Alternative structures that are necessary to get these kids through their high school career.
Giving them a future that they might not have.
Love doing it. It's really.
Thank you so much. You more than answered my question. Thank you.
What is the age bracket for the?
Oh, the youngest. Goes up to anywhere. Us kids all the time, even this.
Any other discussion, any questions? Thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of the partnership support agreement with Communities and Schools Southeast Harris County for the 2024-2025 school year in the amount of $386,000 in PISD local funds included in the proposed budget for the 2024-2025 school year, $252,000 in federal funds and $56,000 in contributions from campus budget for a total of $694,000.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of the Texas Education Agency 2024-2025 Strongest OST Grant Award in the amount of $112,940.
So move.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Non-professional service contract to Good Reasons Houston, Inc. for collaboration facilitation, can't speak, and organizational assistance in strategic planning is for information only.
So, board members, if I could just take a second to tell you why I even brought this. We're getting ready to kick off a new strategic plan. And of course, that's because we're ending our 5-year plan. And so it's that time. And so we just wanted to let you know that after reviewing lots of great facilitators, we have decided to go with Good Reason Houston. And so you'll be seeing them and hearing about them talking with stakeholders in the community and within the district. And we wanted to bring this information so you knew exactly why. They'll be working, as you know, Darla has done a phenomenal job in the past with strategic planning. So they'll be working right alongside her. And she's at church camp right now. So you can't look out in the audience and see her because she's at church camp. But when she gets back, this is going to kick off actually in July and even in August. And then when staff gets back, and it'll continue. And eventually we'll bring you a 5-year plan of exciting innovation that you'll be able to approve or give feedback, and we'll go forward here in Pasadena ISD with.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Powell. Consideration possible approval for the Sam Rayburn High School Choir Orchestra, Texan Drill Team, and Theater and Fashion Design students to travel to and perform in New York City, April 9th through April 12th, 2025.
So move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Fernandez, second by Ms. Morgan.
They got their crew back there waiting to hear your response.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Congratulations.
For coming. Enjoy the rest of your summer.
Student achievements, there are none. Not that our students don't achieve.
It's summertime.
Summertime, that's right. Move on to the policy section. Consideration and possible revision of the IEI local academic achievement retention and promotion.
So move.
Motion by Ms. Morgan.
PIE.
PIE. PIE. EIE. That's what I said. EIE. David's messing me up down here. Is there any discussion? So it's motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Financial section. Everybody's feeling froggy because it's summer. Consideration possible approval of the budget amendments for May 2024.
I move that we approve the budget amendments, May 2024.
Second.
Vote. Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Mr. Fernandez. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of 2% of midpoint salary increase for the 2024-2025 school year.
So move.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Mr. Fernandez. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
So
Fantastic.
thank you. I know that the staff will be excited of your generosity. Even if the state's not generous, the school board sure is. So thank you very much.
Well
Wish
deserved.
it
Well
could be
deserved.
more.
We do too.
The
Absolutely.
state needs to
100%.
open up those pockets.
Uncle Troy, as some people call him, because they get this email that says, "Great news, the school board has voted." They'll be checking their email tonight. So Uncle Troy, don't go home until that email is sent. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Uncle Troy. That's what we're going to call him from now on. Operations section. Consideration possible approval of allowance expenditure authorization AEA number A007 for the 2017 Bond Transportation Center replacement project in the amount of $37,919.
So move. Second.
Motion by Mr. Kendrick, I heard multiple voices. Second by
out of sight, out of mind. Down
yes,
here.
sir. Way out there. Second by Ms. Morgan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of allowance expenditure authorization AEA number 010 for the 2022 bond roof replacement package 1 project in the amount of $105,400.27. Motion by Mr. Fernandez.
Second.
Second by Ms. Morgan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of material testing services agreement with Terracon Consultants, Inc. for the 2022 bond New Jessup Elementary School replacement project in the amount of $132,415. Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of an HVAC testing and balancing services agreement to Engineered Air Balance Company, Inc. for the 2022 bond New Jessup Elementary School replacement project in the amount of $130,745. Motion by Ms. Sullivan, second by Ms. Morgan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration and possible approval of a material testing service agreement with Terracon Consultants, Inc. for the 2022 bond New Bailey Elementary School replacement project in the amount of $127,950.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion?
Yeah, I'm wondering about the funding because when I look at the next item, it says that it's funded by the 2022 bond New Bailey Elementary School replacement project, but this one says that it's funded by the New Bailey Elementary School replacement.
So it's the same. It's just not got the year. That's correct. It's the same. Same.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of an HVAC testing and balancing service agreement to Engineered Air Balance Company, Inc. for the 2022 bond New Bailey Elementary School replacement project in the amount of $119,025.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Ms. Sullivan. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Consideration possible approval of an agreement with Direct Energy Business LLC for a voluntary responsive economic dispatch, RED, to reduce energy consumption.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Morgan, second by Mr. Fernandez. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Construction updates for information only. Moving on to the miscellaneous section. I'll give you all a second to thumb to it.
Does look good.
Public comments according to the BED local related to topics not listed on the agenda. 30-minute allotment. There are no public comments this evening. And we're going to move to set the date for the regular meeting suggested Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Gonzalez.
Second.
Second by Ms. Morgan. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned at 7:58 p.m. Thank you.